All right, so Old Blood Noise Endeavor's Reflector technical video shoot. Reflector Chorus Noisemaker. It's a little bit of a different take on a chorus because it's got some other stuff in it that doesn't quite sound like a chorus. It's got some flange, some pitch shift, octave stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be really rough and disheartening as far as pedals go.
Yeah.
Or it can be really beautiful and unique. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Totally.
And our now friend, I would say, Derek Knobs, did the artwork for it, which was pretty cool. And he did a stellar job.
He really did.
So, I'll kind of run through some of the controls here. We've got speed and depth, and that's going to be on the main modulation, which is chorus. Chorus, or like a detuned sort of vibrato, or in one of the modes, the speed actually corresponds with the flanger, which is an additional
rubbing on the strap.
An additional thing that goes on it. And then you've got a mix between your dry signal and your affected signal, and then you've got modulate for whatever weirdness, kind of extra weird stuff that is thrown into the mix.
Yeah, modulate knob controls a different characteristic in each three modes. So, and the three modes are wrinkle, myriad, and mirrors. So your rate and depth are going to control the rate and depth of your chorus, and the mix is going to control the mix of the two voices. So all the way left would be one voice, all the way right would be the other voice. And then modulate's actually going to control pitch, and it's going to go all the way from an octave down to an octave up. Noon unity is about
Close,
yeah.
if the knobs are on right.
Tunable.
So that can get pretty hairy pretty quick if you're not familiar with messing with different pitches, different steps, different keys, stuff like that. There's a really nice spot in here. I'll kind of turn these down so. Right around where the two voices are close to each other, that's like a pretty strong chorus sound. So. And then as you add in depth and the speed to it.
You can get it pretty slow and kind of get some like almost tapey sounds, which I really like. Every mode can give you something that's pragmatic and very usable in on almost all settings, but then you can also get some really strange, wild sounds out of this that are just gonna be pure noise.
Yeah, with the depth and the speed done very subtly, you get some pretty lush sounds in all of the modes. Right now we're just focusing on the wrinkle mode. So yeah, if you increase the speed and the depth, you'll kind of hear like how strange it gets. Kind of warbly, weird,
Totally
weird stuff. So that's pretty much the scope of the wrinkle mode. Before we move on to myriad mode, let's check out wrinkle mode through a keyboard.
Blake.
Zip. Oh, you're gonna, okay. You're gonna give up on me? Oh, I messed it up. The second mode, the middle mode on the Reflector, is the myriad mode. And this is more of the classic chorus sound that we enjoy. I would say we spent a lot of time playing the old Ibanez 10 series delays, SC10 stereo chorus, and then twin cam chorus, and then, I mean, there's like 50 of them. And we spent a lot of time playing those, and those always stuck out a lot more than some of the boss choruses for me.
Yeah, for sure.
They had a little more character to them, and so warmth and subtlety wasn't their strong suit, I don't think.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of like warble, it's very lush, but I don't know if that's the same as warm or warmth.
Yeah.
With this chorus, because it just feels a little bit different. So if you want to walk through those.
Yeah. So the rate and depth are the same. Going to control the rate and depth of your chorus. Mix is going to control how much of your bypass signal mixes with your chorus signals. And then the modulate so it has 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps basically. Think of it as a rotary switch that doesn't click, and so you can basically you'll have one additional voice, two additional voices, 3 or 4.
And this is actually, if you look closely, you can see the switching point on the artwork.
Yeah,
it's a pretty subtle,
very
subtle deal, but it's there.
It's there, and more than that, you can hear it.
Yes,
so.
Yes, that's true. So, is this the lowest? I'm guessing.
Yeah, single, one voice. Mix is at 50-50.
Cool. Okay. Is this 2 or 3? 2 or 3?
4.
We're on 4 all the way?
4.
Very lush.
Yes.
Not very warm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's warm.
Yeah, when you add these additional voices, it's got that like kind of slappy feel to it. So.
And it also, which some chorus pedals do this naturally, it boosts the gain with each voice that you add to it.
Yeah.
And so, at times I would use chorus pedals to like cut through on lead parts and stuff like that. And that's essentially, you can get that here.
Yep.
So.
This is a really fun mode on bass, for sure.
Oh yeah. We can explore some of that.
Yeah.
Will you do kind of a high, deep warble?
Yeah.
And I'll do. And then if you even back some of that off.
Hey Brady, before we switch out of myriad mode, why don't we see what it sounds like with bass 6?
Okay. Myriad mode, a real people pleaser.
So, mirrors mode, once again, rate and depth, controlling the rate and depth of the effect. Yeah.
Some spook the host.
Yep. Then you have the mix, which controls the the blend of your bypass signal and your affected signal. So all the way left, totally dry. All the way right, totally weird. Middle, boom. Okay.
So this gets ultra seasick.
Yeah.
The modulate mode is actually the depth for a flanger,
Yes.
which corresponds with where the speed is set as well. So you've got a sort of pretty harsh pitch detune mixed with flanger, if you want it, or you've just got the pitch detune. So maybe let's do that one first.
So modulate all the way down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Minimal depth first, so you can still get a very nice chorus tone.
So that's that second voice maxed out.
Yeah.
This sounds kind of tape-ish too.
Yeah. Gives you like almost a wow and flutter tape feel.
So that's with the mix back.
Yeah, that's at 50%.
See, I think this mode actually sounds pretty interesting with the speed all the way up. In a way that's not, if you've got the mix kind of done, in a way. It's almost like tremolo, but it's not.
Trimmy, vibey.
Yeah.
How nice would that sound on like a Wurlitzer?
Good question.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice sound. So when you add in the modulate,
Yeah.
which is actually the flanger coming in, so it's the depth. So you get some pretty very vocal-like effects. Which ray gun vocal effects, you know, that's a hard use, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's something out there.
Where this mode really shines is slow speeds,
Yeah, yeah, it does.
which I always like.
So try slow speed, take the depth out, and then max out the mix, so it's all the affected signal.
Gotcha.
So it's just that flange, which sounds pretty good too, and even if you do it subtle, like
Yeah. that's that sound that like most top 40 hits are trying to get, and they just usually don't.
I think so. Yeah. Anyways, doing a great job selling this pedal.
But you toss this in a chain and put that noise with a lot of distortion and reverb, and you're probably going to make a very, very interesting texture.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're making sound effects.
yes.
Good ones. So many bugs around.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. I'm going to max out some stuff. This frog is... Oh, he's on me!